Former prosecutor Joe Caldarera is running as a Republican for Congress in New York, and he sat down with One America's Sinclair to discuss how he plans to tackle the current rhetoric coming out of Washington.
This was a last-minute decision for you to throw your hat in the bucket. You are now running for New York State 11th District. Tell us how you came to this decision.
That's right. Yeah, so Caitlin, it was something that I wasn't thinking about for a long time. This wasn't the plan. I was very happy with my job at the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office. I was a sex crimes prosecutor, working there for about 2 years. And ultimately, I saw that the people of Staten Island and South Brooklyn needed a real conservative alternative to the Republican frontrunner.
You've stated in the past that you believe not all young people are able to find a voice in people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Is this a sentiment that you have heard from the people themselves?
Absolutely. My colleagues at the district attorney's office, my friends who I grew up with, people across the board say that these young people in D.C. don't represent their values.
So talk to me about this progressive wave that you believe exists.
Yeah, so we see it across the board, right, with Omar and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and it's sweeping into the colleges and universities around the country, that this radical left progressive policy is the only way that you can actually achieve something in American society nowadays. And if you don't subscribe to that as a young person, you're a racist.
You've spoken in the past about defending our constitutional rights, like freedom of speech. How do you believe this has been taken away from those students that are attending college or university?
It's important that we protect that speech, because if we're going to grow as a society, we need to hear from all sides. And whether that be offensive and terrible language, sometimes that's the best way that we can hear our differences and speak out and try and come up with some real change together.
So we have politics playing out right now in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
How do you plan to stop this narrative and all the rhetoric that's been focusing on impeachment?
So I think it's time to move on from impeachment. I think that we've all seen it's a hoax. Let's hope that Nancy Pelosi does what she's mandated to do by law, get those articles over to the Senate. So I'm with the president 110%.
Well, I appreciate your passion and good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much for having me on.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.